Hello guys, Greek Team Yu-Gi-Oh here with another deck profile. This deck profile is a Chainburn deck. Well, I have to say, let's talk about it a little bit. Chainburn, in my opinion, is the best and the cheapest deck in the format. It can stop every deck from Mermails to... It can stop Mermails. What's the deck? Dragon Rulers or Incarnate Dragons, or just Elemental Dragons, Karakuris, Gyargyars, Machinas, Evil Swarms, everything. For the same reasons, it does not do nothing. Just keep your opinion life smaller and smaller and smaller. Well, sorry about my English. Are not very well, but I'm just working on them. So we can start with the monsters. We run 2 lava golems, then 3 shift scarecrows, and the last monster is one morphic jar. Well, I will explain everything about this deck after I show you the deck list. 2 pot of dualities, 1 tremendous fire discard, and one day of peace, and 2 messenger of peace. 1 day of peace, messenger of peace. Okay. After I will explain after the deck list. 2 ceasefire, 3 just desserts, 3 secret barrel, 3 Waboku, 2 dimension wall, and 1 magic shielder. Then we run 2 geometrios, as this card is limited, and for the draw power, 3 reckless greed, 3 legacy of Yatagarasu, 3 jar of greed, and 3 accumulated fortune. Well, now I will explain everything. So, this deck is a little slow, so we have to run Karkadi. Well, because of the reason why I don't have Karkadi, as it costs $30, and I hope that it will be reprinted in the Elemental Dragon Teens and get him so as to play 3. I will replace him with I don't know, Ceasefires and Morphic Jar, or with Messenger of Peace, because Morphic Jar, when it's bad, because if you draw Karkadi and you just set it, the Karkadi will go to the graveyard, or it can be sometimes cloggy if you have the Shift Scarecrow in your hand and you want to stay there, and then you just have to sorry guys, you have to set Morphic Jar so as to draw cards. Okay, the best about this deck is these 6 cards, the Secret Barrel and the Just Desserts, together with the Geometrios. You can make an amazing combos, and Just Desserts go plus with the Geometrio, as tokens count as monsters and not as cards, as far as I know. And I will put off the Ceasefire because it's not good if you have a Geometrio in the European side of the field. 3 of your opinion carcass zones cannot be used, so it's useless. And if your opponent has runs what's the name, rabbits, or the other one, evil swarms, or everything that has normal monsters, this is useless. So most of the times I side it out for my sider cards. What else? This is the deck. 2 lava golems are enough, I think. If you draw 2 or 3, you just say okay, or scoop, or I don't know. It just irritates you if it is a dead handed, you don't, and your opinions know how to stop you, and plays with only 1 monster all the time. 1 day of peace, as it is limited, and Sorry about the geometries are semi-limited, not limited. I may mention before that it is limited. Sorry. One tremendous fire. This card is a spell card. Okay. Says inflict 1000 points of direct damage to European life points and 500 points of direct damage to your life points. It's very good as it has saved me many times. I don't have any cards and I just top deck a day. Yes, you lose, motherfucker. Okay, you understand the point. 2 points of dial for consistency, and I don't have the cars. What else? Oh, I have to tell you something that Chainburn players have to know about the difference between Dimension Scroll and Magic Shielder. Okay, as the cards say, this card negates the attack and this card doesn't negate, but you have to be free of your monsters so as the attack to come to you and then inflict it to your opponent. And cards that say that European monsters are unaffected by spell traps like Infestation, Epidemic or Forbidden Lands negate this card, but they don't negate this because this doesn't affect, because this negate and it affects European monsters, and then you can set the European attacks and activate Magic Killer, then I activate Epidemic and then just goes to the graveyard and you take all the damage. With this card they take all the damage and you don't. So it is better than to run this shit. What else? I don't have anything else to tell you about the deck. Let's go to the side deck. About all these cards are for draw power. Yes, because you don't have draw power and you need it as you don't have Karkadis. Karkadis it goes to +2 because you're gonna set 5000 cards face down, activate Karkadi, and then you go +2, and you have all that you need in your back row for your protection and everything else you need. This goes garbage, and then we continue the side deck. The side deck is pretty similar. 3 Mysticals. Okay, this deck can only be stopped with 3 ways. It's destroying you totally. The one is with Jinju, the other is with what's the name, Royal Degree, and the other is Epidemic Virus. Well, Epidemic Virus is the most destructive one because if you don't negate it, it's just your 3 turns with open hands and say, okay, I lose if I don't be saved about 3 in 3 turns. So you just lose in 3 turns, but the only way that you can survive is with messenger repeats, so that's why I run the messengers. Okay, the other is 2 smashing and a hammer shot. I run this guard because I'm afraid of Jinjo. The other cards I run is Fossil Dine. I don't know why I run them, but they're helpful. 2 system downs, it just destroys all machines. 2 soul drains, just extensive side deck. The only thing that you need is just the 3 Mysticals, these cards, and finally 3 macros. I don't have the third one. I run Dimensional World. It's very bad, I know, because you don't it's just take a spell card zone and you play with 4 spell card zones and you don't, it's difficult to activate. 1 second to find the card. It's difficult to activate accumulated fortune as it's in 4 or 5, so macro is a better one, and you can activate it in either place and as a chain, so it's very good. Just to stall the decks that irritates me, for example mermaids or spellbooks or anything that plays with graveyard. There's a deck. These are some of the cards that I used to run, and I tell you why I replaced them. Well, the Magic Shielder with the same reason I told you. Messenger of Face is too much to run 3, because if you open with 2, it's just they're gonna MST the one and they're gonna play the second one, but it's okay. I don't want your opinion guys, your MSTs. You don't have to keep them in your hand and then activate Secret Ball, and there it comes. Threatening Drawer, I don't know why I replaced it. Well, Oh, I remembered. Because you run Morphing Jar, you activate Goboko and then they attack it and then it can't be destroyed and you have +1 monster for the next turn. And with just that in your you can activate then flip it and then next turn you have a monster with 700 and they're gonna attack you and lose thousands of life points. And you can't do anything with this card as you mustn't have any monsters. And the last card is Battle Fader. Well, I just going to tell you a crazy reason why I don't run it Battle Fader. Because this card can be stopped with Breakthrough Skill. Yes, I remembered. Because you're gonna summon it. This effect activates as a chain, so your opinion and battle phase is ended, and then they're gonna activate the Breakthrough Skill, and then they're gonna negate it. So it will negate, and then it's gonna attack you. It's gonna be removed, and you take all the damage you must took. And with the other card, Shift Keshko, you just going to discard it, and then it's okay. And it can also be negated with the rank 7. I don't remember the name. With Bouncer, Photon Strike Bouncer, you're gonna be negated and then destroyed, and you take 1000 points. And it's just to say, oh my god, this shit again. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm very sorry about my English. I know they are not very good. And go build this deck. As I said, it's the most cheapest and best deck in the format. It can be stopped by any ways. Only with three cards, and all the deck can be stopped with thousands of more cards. I think Mermail can be stopped with 5 or 6 cards. Lightron with the same cards, and all the other decks. And I don't have anything else to tell you. Grip Team Yu-Gi-Oh here. Thank you for enjoying. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sign up. Hello guys.